this last stop that I did, I had to adjust my front brake because it had loosened up. Cable had loosened up on it. So as I was fixing it, one of the bike riders riding past me asked me if I needed help. That's always good to hear. It's good to hear that if you run into a problem, somebody's actually willing to stop to help you. But I told him I was good. So, but still, I typically do that as well. I will ask someone if they need help. Most other people will just ride right by you. So how far we need to go, I have no idea, but we are along the Skokie Lagoons because I see lots of water here. So I know that if I brought a fishing rod, I would be able to actually fish the Skokie Lagoons as well. Nice to know. Now I do have a portable, collapsible rod. It's like in multi-segments. And no, it's not a pocket fisherman. It's actually better than a pocket fisherman because when you extend it, I think it's like a 5-foot rod. Could always bring that. Bring a little bit of tackle and you actually go fishing. Alright, so how far is the gardens? Don't know. We're at 28 miles now. I adjusted my brakes earlier this morning, checked everything out because it's a long ride, pumped up the tires, all that stuff, and yeah, this is really nice out here. Here's guys with canoes. There's guys out here fishing, I can see. Really nice. Do a pass here. On your left. On your left. That is the one advantage of having an e-bike. Being able to pass everybody. Now, those would be the things that probably would get them mad that you're passing them. But on the other hand, do you just hang back because of them? I don't know. Thank you. Now, you might notice too that I've changed my microphone. I was running low on battery power for the digital recorder, audio recorder. So I felt maybe it's just easier at this point, just use the built-in microphone in the Canon camera. I know it's not as good, but it's what it is. And yeah, it tends to pick up more ambient noises and stuff. Oops, I think you're supposed to turn. Yeah, okay, well, let's turn. There was a sign there to show Botanic Gardens. Another rider went another way. I don't know what he was doing, so. Morning. So yeah, that could get people upset if you're passing them, and I'm passing them relatively quickly, and they're struggling going up hills and stuff. But that is the benefit of the e-bike. Yeah, a lot of water here. Let me see. These guys can see that. I just wanted to take you guys at least on the full path to get to the gardens. I think if I'm able to get into the gardens and ride a little bit in there, that should be a separate video. But I'd like to at least get the one fully to get there. So we're down to 4 bars now. We're at 29 miles. Now, the first time we rode the bike, I said if we got 39 miles, that would mean if it's exactly still 39 miles, then I'd only have 10 more miles based on 4 bars. I don't think that's the case. Usually, I'll get anywhere from 15 to 20 miles at 4 bars. But again, I don't trust the bars. I don't trust the meter. You just really need to know what's your maximum range on your battery based on your riding habits, based on the terrain, things like that. Now, I had calculated things out based on just getting to the gardens but not riding the gardens, and I knew that I would be able to make it. Riding the gardens would add some miles, obviously, but I think that second battery should be able to handle the full amount getting back, because it should have more range than this new battery, because it's been used for quite a while. So if the new battery can get us there and get through it, the old battery should be able to get me all the way back home. And the worst part, of course, is that you don't make it home. And then you got to ride the bike manually all the way home for whatever miles that you weren't able to go. The problem with that, of course, is you're riding now a 110-pound bike. Now you may say, well, the radrover is only 69 pounds. Well, I've got a lot of stuff on this bike. I've got a couple heavy batteries. I've got racks on there. I've got equipment that I carry inside the panniers. I've got water in the water bottles. Then you got my heavyweight. So we're at 30 miles right now. We're still going along the Skokie Lagoons, I believe, because I still see water to my left. This is quite a distance. Here's the biggest issue. What if you need the washroom? What if you need the washroom? You've been riding this long, this far. Where do you go do that? Go off in the bushes somewhere? I don't know. Because they don't have any washroom facilities here. And in that case, then you have to leave your bike out. I think if I were to do that, I would lock the bike up, turn on the alarm, use the facilities as fast as you can and get out. And if you're able to bring your bike into the facility, that's even better. Okay, how far is this thing? So we've ridden 10 miles on this path now. I would have thought by now we would have hit it. Apparently I'm wrong. It's farther. See a little observation thing. So today is a fairly bright day. The forest preserve kind of cuts that off for you. So you're not hot really. A lot of the ride you're in a shaded area. Yeah, overall I would say I like this this ride quite a bit. I think I like it better than Bussy. It's like one long road. Problem is getting here. You know, I'm already riding at least 20 miles just to get to the path. This morning wasn't so bad, really. It was overall, it was pretty decent. I mean, it looks like I just went back around, came back again. I don't. It's letting me through. I mean. Yeah, it's like it says Botanic Gardens 2.2 miles back the way we came. So I think somewhere along the line, we are off the path. All right, we're gonna have to go back. So yeah, we are lost. We don't know where we're heading. But the sign said that I needed to go back 2.2 miles. So somewhere along the line, there must have been a turnoff to the gardens that I didn't do. It says Glencoe, North Shore. All right, well, that just added some additional mileage to me. Mile marker 4 on the road. Yeah, it would be bad to be lost. If you're lost and it adds more miles and you don't have battery power, that would be really bad. But we're doing pretty good still. We're at 4 bars, still on the first battery. Now the battery on the rack is the one we're using. That's the one that just recently came in. I plan to always use that one first before using the other battery. The one that's mounted to the frame of the bike will always be considered my secondary battery, you know, so. All right, so how far do we need to go to find the gardens? I've been throttling quite a bit, and that of course eats up battery. I mean, if you wanted to find out the actual full range, you should be pedaling the whole thing. Go on a lower pedal assist as well, but I like to move a little quicker. And so I'm on pedal assist level 3. Pedal assist level 3 eats up about half battery power. Now, the one thing that's nice is I didn't even stop to do this battery camera change out. And that's because I don't have to turn off the digital recorder that's hidden behind my back. That's the thing that usually stops me the longest. If I'm just restarting the camera, that's actually relatively easy for me to do even while I'm still riding, which is exactly how I did it. So yeah, I went out of my way, way out of my way here. And besides, I have a lousy sense of direction. Let me see if I turn on my map program here. Maybe the Apple map or something. It'll show me where I am. I don't know if it follows along with you or not. Apparently not. I just get a white screen. Let's try Google Maps. Well, it's found where I am. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, too hard to deal with the map while throttling and riding. Alright, I think at worst case, if I can't find the gardens, we'll have to do it another day. Well, I don't think this will be the last time we do this path anyways. We'll do it again in the future for sure. I do recall you have to cross a street somewhere to get there. I just don't know where that would be. And there's no sign here that tells me to do that. Terrible. Trying to bed in my brakes. I think the gardens is actually to my left. How do you get in there though? Alright, I gotta keep my eyes open to see if there's a way to get over there. Let me check the map here. Excuse me. Do you know how to get over to the gardens? Do you know how to get over to the gardens from here? Am I in?
Just across the street right here.
Oh, it's right here?
Yeah.
I knew I passed it. I was like...
You just go in, there's a booth and the gates are usually down, but you can just go around the gates and then you're in the gardens.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I went way past there. I go, I'm too far.
Yeah. It's just literally across the street.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so the nice gentleman says all I have to do is cross this street, and I'm there. Oh, there it is. All right. That was close. Not quite where I needed to be. Let's hit this button pushing thing. I think this guy's gonna let me through. Alright, so we are in gardens. Alright, now I just don't know where we are allowed to go and not allowed to go. There's trails, biking path. Okay, so I think we're in the right place. So 33.2 miles. I think I lost about 2 miles. So we would have been 31 miles had I not lost 2 miles out of all that. Maybe even more than that. Morning. Not really sure. No, it says you can go straight. Alright, so where can we go? Where can't we go? I'm assuming we can go here because I see bikes ahead of me. So this is the Botanic Gardens. They've got like greenhouse stuff over to the side here. I'll show you that. Big fans. Yeah, so I'm kind of looking around just like you guys are. Now, it's not like I've never been here before, because I have. I just haven't been in this area of it. The gardens is very large. And I believe bikes are only allowed to ride on the outskirts of one section, and that's about it. So you can't see everything because you're not actually going into the facility of where most people would go. Alright, not sure if I'm supposed to go on this side or that side of them, so let me go on this side.
You'll notice the farmland.
Okay, no left turn bikes and cars. So we can't go into the gardens, but we can stay on the outsides. Okay. They have tram tours. Never did that. Let me move to the side here. You can see some of the stuff on the side as well. Learn to grab the camera. Alright. So battery wise, we're at 4 bars. We're at 34 miles. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Let me pull off over here and let you guys see some of this. Trail goes off over here. Brakes are squeaking now. Yeah, my brakes was not squeaking this morning. I think I need to do a new bedding in. That's what I'm doing right now. What you do is you ride, then you hit the brake, then you ride, and you hit the brake. You gotta keep doing that. And what that does is it deposits the material onto the rotor. Kind of helps it keep it from squeaking. All right. Yeah, I've never been down this before. And I think this exits out, which I don't want to do. So I think we may have done everything we needed to do. I'm gonna swing back around. Yeah, this is just gonna head us out. I'm gonna swing back around because I don't want to head back out. I want to go back the way we came. Well, I thought I would do the Botanic Gardens as a separate video, but I think we'll just throw it all on the same thing. One big long video. Let's head back. And then as we get back to the outer section, then we'll call it a day. Well, so we know that this battery does more than 39 miles because we're at 34.4 and we're down still at 4 bars. If I had to guess, I'd say 45 miles. That's just a guess, but who knows? We are heading the opposite direction now. It says 15 miles per hour is your maximum speed limit on here. But on the website, it says bicycles should not go more than 8 miles per hour. Well, that's really slow. I don't know if anyone would actually enforce that. Let me show you the right side here again. Alright, anyways, we're just heading back. I appreciate you guys coming along with this long ride. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll talk to you guys next time.